Ever surprised someone with a trip? Like, really surprised them. Captured that pure joy on camera.
Oh, absolutely.
It's priceless, right? Well, that's exactly the kind of heartwarming energy we're diving into today.
Hit me with it.
Get ready for a surprise family road trip to Miami, all thanks to the amazing Sharon Wa Baraka and her YouTube channel.
Oh, I love her channel. Her vlogs always make me feel so warm and fuzzy inside. It's not just the surprise itself, though, is it?
No way. It's way deeper than that.
It's that Sharon really knows how to showcase her family and the love they share.
Right. It's like every little detail, every smile, every inside joke just screams, family. And she is going all out for her mom's birthday.
Oh, that's right. I'd forgotten it was her mom's birthday.
Yep. And just the way she preps for this trip, the energy, the meticulous planning, packing snacks, you name it, you can tell this is a real labor of love.
You can just feel how much she cares about creating these really special, unforgettable experiences for her parents. Remember that video where they surprised her dad on his birthday a while back?
Oh,
Feels like she's making this a tradition, you know? Prioritizing those quality moments with the people she loves.
100%. And she's bringing the whole gang along for this one. Parents, of course.
Of course. Wouldn't be a family affair without them.
Right. But even a friend who's flying in all the way from the UK to join in on the fun. Talk about adding an international flair to the whole adventure.
Now that stood out to me too. It just goes to show it's about more than just checking Miami off the bucket list. It's about like strengthening those bonds, building memories that'll last way beyond a single trip, even across continents.
It's like she's weaving together these different parts of her life, showing us just how important those connections are to her. But, okay, can we talk about the elephant in the room? This road trip is no joke. Atlanta to Miami, that's some serious dedication.
Yeah, no kidding. That's a long haul.
Right. But she seems so committed to making it as enjoyable as possible for everyone involved. Driving through the night just to avoid traffic? Talk about dedication.
She's thoughtful like that too. Thinking about everyone's comfort along the way, not just rushing to the destination. Makes you wonder what kind of road trip playlist she's got going on.
Right. She's like the ultimate road trip planner, anticipating every need before anyone even realizes they have it.
Oh.
And, she made a pit stop at Waffle House.
Had to. A true mark of a classic American road trip experience. Got to fuel up for the adventure ahead.
Exactly. I love those little details she throws in. They just make it so authentic and relatable. It reminds us that even in the middle of these big, grand adventures, it's often the small, everyday moments that really stick with you. But okay, buckle up, because this is where things get interesting.
Ooh, I'm intrigued. What'd I miss?
Well, the vlog ends.
Before they even get to Miami. Can you believe it?
Right. Talk about leaving us hanging.
Seriously, right when the anticipation is at its peak, bam! Sharon hits us with the mega surprise waiting in Florida.
She's such a tease.
I know, right?
Yeah.
But it's so clever. Like she's got us all hooked, dying to know what's next.
It's such a classic vlog move, though.
Yeah.
A perfect cliffhanger to keep you coming back for more.
Totally. And it makes you think, right, like why are we so drawn to that kind of anticipation, that what's going to happen next feeling?
It's like a little adrenaline rush.
Yeah.
It keeps things exciting.
Yeah. It's like she's figured out the psychology of storytelling without even realizing it, maybe.
Maybe. But hey, it works. Okay, but while we're on the edge of our seats waiting for this mega surprise, I have to say, I love how Sharon makes sure to capture all those little moments along the way.
Oh, absolutely. It's those details that really draw you in.
Right. Like the exhaustion of driving all night, the coffee breaks that are basically mandatory at that point, even just the simple joy of finally crossing state lines into Florida.
It's those little things that make it feel so real, so relatable, Like
Right.
we're right there in the car with them, experiencing the whole journey, not just the destination.
Exactly. And it's not just about the family either. Remember when she pointed out all that lush Florida greenery? Especially for her friend who, flew in from the UK.
Oh, yeah. That was a great moment.
Talk about a cultural contrast. Makes you appreciate the different perspectives people bring to these experiences.
Totally. And it shows how thoughtful Sharon is, like she's always thinking about how to make everyone feel included and comfortable. But, okay, we can't put it off any longer. Let's talk about that mega surprise, shall we? Any theories?
Okay, hear me out. Private yacht tour of Biscayne Bay. Complete with dolphins, obviously.
Ooh, I like where your head's at.
And then, to top it off, a celebrity chef whips up a gourmet seafood feast right there on deck.
No, that's what I call a mega surprise. Although, knowing Sharon, knowing how much thought she puts into these things, it's got to be something that really speaks to her mom's passions, right?
You're totally right. I bet you're onto something there. Okay, new theory. What about tickets to a sold-out Broadway show in Miami?
Ooh, that's a good one. Or maybe even a private museum tour led by some super renowned art historian.
Right. Something unique.
This is exactly why I love these deep dives. It's like we start with this one vlog, but then it just spirals into all these other questions and possibilities. And honestly, I kind of like not knowing for sure.
Really?
Yeah, it's way more fun to speculate, you know? It's like she's inviting us to be a part of the surprise, to come up with our own theories and imagine ourselves right there with them.
That's a really interesting way to look at it.
Hmm.
But it makes me think, what do you think Sharon's bigger message is here? Like, beyond the surprise, beyond the road trip, what's she hoping to convey with this vlog?
I don't know, I think it's about more than just like a fun trip for her mom's birthday, you know?
Totally. Like, yeah, on the surface, it's lighthearted. It's a fun road trip vlog.
But there's this whole other layer, right?
About family, about love, about making memories that really last.
Yes. And it's like she's saying, hey, these moments, these people, these tiny little connections, they matter. Yeah, exactly. Like in a world that's always about the next big thing, she's reminding us to slow down and appreciate the everyday stuff, the stuff that really matters.
And it really makes you think, like, what can we do, even in our own lives, to create those kinds of memories, those connections with our families, our friends, you know?
Totally. It's about those little adventures, those simple acts of love, those moments that honestly might not seem like much in the moment, but
But they add up to something bigger.
exactly. And that's what Sharon captures so well in her vlogs, isn't it? It's like mile after mile, laugh after laugh, shared cup of coffee after shared cup of coffee. It all adds up to this beautiful tapestry of life.
Wow, beautifully said. This deep dive, I don't know about you, but we started with a surprise road trip. But this has turned into something way deeper, hasn't it?
Isn't that funny how that happens?
It's like it's those little stories, those everyday moments that often have the most impact, at least for me.
Me too. And I think that's the beauty of these deep dives we do, you know? We take something that might seem ordinary on the surface
And bam! Suddenly we're uncovering these incredible layers of meaning and connection.
Exactly.
Well, as we wrap up this deep dive, I'm feeling super inspired, like I want to go call my family, plan a trip, something. How about you?
100%. I'm already brainstorming ideas. And hey, who knows? Maybe we'll even channel a little bit of that Sharon Wa Baraka magic along the way.
That's what I'm talking about. Until next time, everyone, keep exploring, keep connecting, and keep on deep diving.